What if I told you that everything you've ever seen, every color, every shape, every shadow, is just light, dancing across space, touching your eyes for the briefest instant before disappearing forever? That everything we call visible is only a sliver of what light truly is, an endless ocean of waves and particles, moving through time at the universe's ultimate speed limit. Welcome back to the Sleep Labs. If you enjoy these quiet journeys through science and wonder, make sure to subscribe. It helps more sleepy thinkers and curious dreamers find their way here, and it lets me keep making these slow, soothing explorations for you. Tonight, we're not just talking about illumination, but the nature of reality itself, the strange, shimmering substance that lets us perceive, define, and understand the world. Because light isn't only what lets us see, it's what connects the stars to our planet, the past to the present, and thought to existence. Before we begin, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me where in the world you're watching from tonight. What time is it where you are? Are you curled up in bed, lights low, drifting between thoughts? Or are you somewhere quiet, letting your mind wander in the soft glow of your screen? I love knowing how far these quiet journeys travel and how they find their way to you. Because tonight, we're following the oldest traveler in the universe, light itself. From the first photons that burst from the Big Bang to the soft flicker that finds your eyes right now, we'll explore the strange truths of this invisible force, how it bends time, reveals color, and tells the story of everything that's ever existed. So take a slow breath, let your eyes relax. The world you're about to enter is not solid or still. It's made of waves, energy, and wonder. These are 100 sleepy, beautiful facts about light, the quiet messenger of the cosmos, and the reason we see at all. Fact 1. Every ray of light that reaches your eyes began somewhere in the heart of a distant star, in the violent fusion of hydrogen atoms collapsing under unimaginable pressure, or reflected softly from the quiet surface of a leaf swaying in morning air. Some of those photons have traveled for millions, even billions of years across the vast black ocean of space before finding you. When you open your eyes, you are not simply seeing the world as it is. You are receiving ancient messengers from across time, carrying stories of energy and transformation older than life itself. The light that strikes your skin, that fills your room, that glows on the curve of your hand, is the memory of stars, a silent conversation between the cosmos and your body. When you blink for a moment, you interrupt that connection. But it continues all the same, endlessly, spilling over everything, reminding you that every moment of sight is also a glimpse into eternity. Fact 2. Light moves at nearly 300,000 kilometers every single second, the fastest thing in existence. The cosmic speed limit that nothing in the universe can surpass. It is so quick that when you flick on a lamp, the light reaches every corner of the room almost before you can think about it. And yet, when it comes from the stars, even that speed isn't fast enough to bridge the infinite. The glow from distant galaxies left its source before humans existed, before Earth looked the way it does now. Every time you look up at the night sky, you are surrounded by ghosts of light, relics of long-gone suns still whispering across the dark. The Milky Way itself, that hazy band arcing across the sky, is a river of ancient light, a reminder that what we see above is not the present, It's a beautiful illusion, a universe caught in the act of remembering itself. Fact 3. To your eyes, light appears simple, white, pure, invisible in air, but it is a symphony of every color imaginable, woven together. When a beam of light passes through a raindrop, or through the crystal edge of a prism, it slows, bends, and unfolds, revealing its hidden spectrum: reds that warm, blues that soothe, greens that breathe life into everything we see. Each hue represents a different frequency, a vibration of energy dancing through the fabric of space. The universe speaks in these wavelengths, and your eyes translate them into beauty. When you see a rainbow, you're witnessing sunlight rediscovering itself, remembering that it's not one thing, but many, a harmony made visible. That light, that color, is proof that even the simplest things are full of complexity, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. Fact 4. When you look at the night sky, you are looking not into space, but into time itself. The nearest star outside our sun, Proxima Centauri, is over 4 light-years away, which means the light you see left that star 4 years ago. The further you look, the further back you go. Some of the faintest galaxies visible through telescopes show us the universe as it was billions of years in the past, when it was young and restless and full of energy. Every photon from those ancient worlds has been traveling since before our planet was born, crossing unimaginable emptiness just to meet your gaze. To look at the stars is to witness a timeline written in light, a cosmic diary still being written across the sky. Fact 5. Photons, the particles of light, are unlike anything else in the universe. They have no mass, no rest, and they never truly experience time. For a photon leaving the heart of a distant galaxy, the journey to Earth, whether it lasts a billion years or a moment, happens all at once. From the photon's perspective, there is no waiting, no aging, no distance at all. It exists in a perpetual now, a thread of existence stretched between creation and arrival. In a way, light doesn't travel through time, it defines it. Every flash, every glimmer, every sunbeam filtering through the leaves is a reminder that time and perception are inseparable. And that light, in its silence, holds both the beginning and the end of every moment. Fact 6. Every color you see in the world around you, every blue sky, every green forest, every golden sunset, exists only because of how light interacts with matter. When sunlight strikes an object, some wavelengths are absorbed, while others are reflected, and those reflected waves become what your eyes perceive as color. A red apple isn't truly red. It simply refuses to absorb red light, sending it back to you while swallowing everything else. That means color doesn't belong to the object itself. It's a language shared between light, matter, and your mind. The world is not colored by things, it's colored by lights. Refusal to disappear. Fact 7. The sunlight that warms your face on a quiet morning is over 8 minutes old. That's how long it takes light to travel from the surface of the sun to Earth. But its story begins much earlier, deep inside the solar core, where atoms fuse under immense pressure, releasing photons that spend thousands of years bouncing and scattering through layers of dense plasma, before finally breaking free. Each ray of sunlight that touches you has wandered through chaos, survived eons of confinement, and crossed millions of miles of vacuum to arrive gently on your skin. Every sunrise is ancient, and every day begins with light that has already lived a long and wandering life. Fact 8. Even when you close your eyes, light doesn't truly vanish. The faint glow you see in the darkness, the soft reds and purples behind your eyelids, are echoes of what your eyes have already seen. The neurons in your brain still humming with the memory of illumination. Light leaves after images like the soft ringing of a bell after it's been struck. Your mind continues to replay the rhythm of brightness long after the source has gone. In that way, darkness is never complete. It's simply the space where light's memory rests, waiting to return. Fact 9. Light can bend, twist, and stretch not just through glass or water, but through gravity itself. Around massive celestial bodies like black holes, light curves along the warped fabric of space-time, creating what's called gravitational lensing. Through these distortions, astronomers can see galaxies otherwise hidden behind others, using gravity as a cosmic magnifying glass. It's one of the strangest truths of physics that light, which has no mass, can still be pulled and guided by the gravity of something else. In this way, even the universe itself bends the path of light, shaping how we see everything beyond it. Fact 10. Every morning, when sunlight spills across the horizon, it brings with it the quiet triumph of survival. That light has traveled 93 million miles through emptiness, through the silent dark of space, to find this planet, and yet it arrives softly, diffused by the air, scattered by clouds, transformed by the tilt of the earth into gold, rose, and fire. When you stand in the morning light, you are wrapped in something both impossibly distant and deeply familiar, the same warmth that once touched the first living things to crawl from the sea. Light connects every day to every era before it, every sunrise to every beginning. It is, quite literally, the oldest thing you will ever feel. Fact 11. Light doesn't just illuminate the world, it shapes it. Plants turn toward it, animals time their lives around it, and entire ecosystems rise and rest by its rhythm. Without sunlight, there would be no photosynthesis, no food chains, no warmth. Every breath of oxygen you take exists because of light, captured and converted by ancient green cells that still follow the same quiet rule: turn toward the glow. And live. Fact 12. The color of sunlight is inconstant. In space, it's pure white, unfiltered and harsh, but here on Earth, it softens as it passes through air, scattering shorter blue wavelengths and letting longer red ones paint the morning and evening skies. That's why sunrises are pink and sunsets golden. It's the atmosphere itself acting as a painter, scattering light into emotion. Fact 13. Shadows are not the absence of light, but its consequence. They exist where light has been interrupted, bent, or blocked, a record of its journey, not its end. If you look closely, a shadow isn't black at all. It's tinted with the colors of the world around it, shaped by reflections and scattered light that still find their way through. Even in darkness, light lingers, refusing to disappear completely. Fact 14. Every flicker of lightning is light born from chaos, a plasma pathway burning through the sky at tens of thousands of degrees. Hotter than the surface of the sun, it illuminates entire landscapes for a fraction of a second, freezes moments in midair, and reminds us that light can be violent as well as gentle. The thunder that follows is the sound of air catching up to what light already revealed. Fact 15. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, where sunlight fades into blue and then black, there are creatures that make their own light. Bioluminescent organisms use chemical reactions to glow, to lure prey, to attract mates, or to confuse predators. Down there, in the cold stillness where the sun cannot reach, life found a way to carry its own flame. It's proof that even in darkness, the universe finds a way to shine. Fact 16. When light passes through water, it bends, slowing and changing direction, like a thought hesitating before becoming clear. This bending, called refraction, is what makes a straw in a glass look broken, or the bottom of a pool seem shallower than it is. It's a small illusion that reminds us how perception is shaped not just by what exists, but by how light chooses to reach us. Fact 17. Light can act like a wave or a particle, to natures in one. It can ripple through space, spreading and interfering with itself, yet also arrive as single quanta called photons, discrete packets of energy. Scientists call this wave-particle duality a mystery at the heart of quantum physics. It means light is both many and one, both continuous and finite, as though the universe itself can't decide what it wants to be. Fact 18. Every color we see exists only within a tiny fraction of the electromagnetic spectrum. Beyond red lies infrared, the glow of heat we can't see but can feel. Beyond violet lies ultraviolet, the invisible energy that can burn our skin and make certain minerals glow. And beyond even that are radio waves, X-rays, gamma rays, all forms of light, unseen but everywhere, painting reality with wavelengths we cannot sense but depend upon. Fact 19. Light doesn't just help us see, it tells us the truth about the universe. By studying starlight, scientists can determine what stars are made of, how fast they're moving, even how far away they are. Each beam carries a spectrum, a barcode of elements written in color. Through light, we've learned the composition of distant worlds and the age of the cosmos itself. It's not just illumination, it's information. Fact 20. The light that enters your eyes doesn't stay light for long. When it strikes the photoreceptors at the back of your retina, it becomes electricity, a cascade of chemical reactions that send signals through your optic nerves to your brain. What you see is not light itself, but your brain's translation of it, a reconstruction built from energy and memory. Sight, in the end, is a kind of dream your mind tells itself about light. Fact 21. Light doesn't just reveal the world, it shapes it, molds it, gives it contour. Over millions of years, sunlight has carved deserts and nourished forests, evaporated oceans into clouds and returned them as rain. It drives every wind, every shadow, every rhythm of life. Without it, Earth would be a frozen sphere, still and lifeless, adrift in the dark. But with it, stone softens, air glows, and movement becomes meaning. Sunlight is the quiet sculptor of our planet, a constant, invisible artist, painting with warmth and time. When you walk beneath it, you're walking inside an ongoing act of creation. Fact 22. When sunlight meets falling rain at just the right angle, It scatters and bends, unfolding into a spectrum of colors that form a rainbow. It isn't an object you can approach or touch, but a perfect illusion, a dance between geometry, light, and the human eye. No two people ever see the same rainbow, because each one depends on your position, your height, and your distance from the droplets. Every color arcing across the sky is unique to you, existing for a moment and then vanishing. As if the universe paused just long enough to show you what beauty looks like when physics forgets it's working. Fact 23. Firelight was humanity's first conversation with light we could control. Before the invention of electricity, before cities began glowing through the night, the only illumination came from the stars above and the flames we built below. Fire let us extend the day, gather close, share warmth, and tell stories that stretched into myth. The light that flickers in a candle or a campfire is energy that once belonged to the sun, stored in the cells of plants, released again as flame. Every spark you see is sunlight returning home, a memory rekindled from millions of years ago. Fact 24. The moon, so bright and familiar in the night sky, has no light of its own. Its glow is borrowed, sunlight reflected from its cratered surface, scattered into silver calm before reaching your eyes. When you stand under moonlight, you are standing in daylight, transformed, sunlight filtered by dust and distance, turned gentle by space itself. The next time the world feels bathed in that soft blue-gray hue, remember, it's still the sun you're seeing, only quieter, colder, and infinitely more patient. Fact 25. When the world falls into darkness, your eyes awaken. The pupils widen to catch what little light remains, and rods in your retinas, cells designed for night vision, become more active. Colors fade, but movement sharpens. Brightness diminishes, but subtle contrasts emerge. This transformation is ancient, instinctive, a remnant of the time when our ancestors lived by firelight, alert to every flicker beyond the trees. In darkness, the human body remembers its origins, and light, when it returns, feels like a rediscovery of safety. Fact 26. Some light is so powerful, it can create matter. When two photons of extreme energy collide, they can transform into a pair of particles, one of matter and one of antimatter. This process, known as pair production, reveals one of the strangest truths of existence, that everything, even the atoms that make up your body, could once have been pure light. The boundaries between energy and substance are thinner than we imagine. You, in some small cosmic way, are the slowed-down echo of light, made solid. Fact 27. The color of daylight is not fixed. It shifts constantly with the hour, the weather, and the air. Morning light is soft and gold, tender and low to the ground. Midday light is white and sharp, the kind that defines shadows and edges. By evening, it warms again, turning to amber and red as the sun dips below the horizon. These changes are not just optical, they're emotional. Painters call them the temperatures of light, but they're also the moods of the planet. Each sunset, each flicker of color, is the atmosphere's way of expressing time. Fact 28. On Jupiter and Saturn, lightning storms rage that would dwarf anything Earth has ever seen. Bolts of plasma the size of continents flash through clouds of hydrogen and ammonia, illuminating entire sections of the planet for seconds at a time. The light they emit crosses billions of kilometers to reach us, carrying with it the pulse of alien weather, proof that even on distant worlds, chaos still finds a way to shine. We can't hear the thunder, but we can see the flicker. A silent heartbeat of energy from worlds we'll never touch. Fact 29. Every living thing on Earth owes its existence to sunlight. It's the hidden engine behind every breath, every movement, every heartbeat. Plants capture photons through photosynthesis, turning light into sugar, which becomes energy for everything that eats. Every animal, every human, every flicker of motion in the ocean or forest is part of this same chain. Sunlight transformed into life, then motion, then memory. The sun doesn't just light the world. It runs it like a quiet current flowing through every cell that has ever lived. Fact 30. When you stand before a mirror, you are watching light complete its journey and return home. Every photon that leaves your face bounces off the smooth surface and comes back to your eyes in less than a trillionth of a second. What you see isn't yourself directly, but the image that light carries, a translation of your presence written in reflection. Every time you look, the universe is, for a fraction of a heartbeat, folding back upon itself, showing you what it looks like to be seen. Fact 31. Not all light is visible. The colors we can see, from red to violet, are just a sliver of a vast electromagnetic spectrum that stretches far beyond human perception. Beyond red lies infrared, the warmth we feel from sunlight even with our eyes closed. Beyond violet lies ultraviolet, powerful enough to shape life and weather the surfaces of worlds. There are radio waves, microwaves, X-rays, and gamma rays, each a form of light, differing only in wavelength and energy. We live inside an invisible ocean of light that hums through space, through walls, even through us. Most of it unseen but constantly touching everything we know. Fact 32. Deep in the ocean, where sunlight fades and color disappears, there are creatures that make their own light. Bioluminescent fish, jellyfish, and plankton shimmer with soft blues and greens, using chemical reactions to glow in the darkness. Some use light to attract mates, others to confuse predators, and some, like the tiny dinoflagellates near tropical shores, illuminate the sea itself, waves glittering like liquid stars. These lights have no heat, no flame, only a pulse of living energy. To see them is to glimpse the night from another world, where life found a way to write poetry in darkness. Fact 33. When lightning splits the sky, it creates one of the brightest natural displays of light on Earth. The air heats to tens of thousands of degrees, hotter than the surface of the sun, and atoms tear apart under the sudden surge of energy. When they recombine, they release light, a flash that lasts barely a fraction of a second, but can be seen for miles. In that instant, the atmosphere becomes a mirror for electricity's raw power, a reminder that even within chaos, light always finds a way to escape. Fact 34. Starlight is ancient. The glow of the stars you see tonight may have traveled for hundreds, thousands, or even millions of years to reach your eyes. Some of those stars have already died, their light still crossing the void, a final echo of what once was. When you look into a clear night sky, you are not just seeing the present. You're seeing a record of time, a billion tiny messages written in photons that left their homes long before humans existed. Every twinkle is a whisper from the past, a fragment of cosmic memory caught by your brief attention. Fact 35. Light can be bent, but it can also be trapped. Near a black hole, gravity is so strong that even light cannot escape. Once it crosses the event horizon, it's lost to the universe forever, or so we think. But at the edge, just before disappearing, light twists and circles, creating a glowing ring around the darkness. What we see as the shadow of a black hole is really the last breath of light, caught in orbit around nothingness. It's the cosmos painting its own paradox, brightness born from being devoured. Fact 36. In ancient times, people believed light came from our eyes, that sight was a beam cast outward into the world. It took centuries for us to understand that light travels into us instead. But in a way, the ancients weren't entirely wrong. The act of seeing is still a dialogue between light and the mind, an interpretation, not just a recording. When you close your eyes and remember someone's face, you're still playing with light, not outside but within, painting images on the canvas of your thoughts. Fact 37. Sunsets aren't red because the sun itself changes, but because the light must travel farther through Earth's atmosphere. Blue wavelengths scatter first, leaving only the longer reds and oranges to survive the journey. What you're seeing is the filtering of light through dust, moisture, and air, a kind of natural lensing that turns distance into color. Every sunset is therefore personal, tinted by the particles floating in the air around you. It's the atmosphere's way of signing its name across the sky. Fact 38. The human body depends on light more deeply than we realize. It sets our internal clocks, regulates hormones, and tells our cells when to wake, when to rest, and when to repair. Morning light suppresses melatonin, the chemical of sleep, while evening light, especially the cool glow of screens, can delay it. We evolved as creatures of daylight and darkness, and though we filled the world with artificial light, our biology still listens to the sun to feel balanced, to truly rest. We must still obey its rhythm. Fact 39. Light doesn't just move fast, it defines fast. It travels at nearly 300,000 kilometers per second, the ultimate cosmic speed limit. Nothing in the universe can go faster. When Einstein described relativity, he showed that time itself bends around light's pace. To move near its speed is to stretch time, to make seconds feel like hours to the rest of the universe. Light isn't just illumination, it's the measure of reality itself, the constant against which everything else must bow. Fact 40. Light has no mass, yet it carries momentum. When sunlight hits a comet, it can push the dust away, forming the glowing tail that points always away from the sun, in the vacuum of space where nothing touches anything. Light still exerts force, invisible, gentle, but real. One day, spacecraft might sail on this pressure, riding on beams of light the way ships once rode the wind. It's strange to think that what feels weightless can move worlds, but then again, that's what light has always done. Fact 41. Every color you've ever seen is light behaving differently. When light hits an object, some wavelengths are absorbed and others are reflected. The ones reflected are the colors your eyes perceive, but those colors don't exist in the world. They exist in you, A red apple isn't red. It's everything but red, reflecting only that final frequency to your brain. Color, then, is a language between light and consciousness. Without eyes to see or a mind to interpret, the universe would still glow, but it would be colorless, silent in its radiance. Fact 42. The sun itself doesn't burn like fire on Earth. It shines because of fusion. Deep within its heart, hydrogen atoms collide under unimaginable pressure, merging to form helium and releasing energy in the form of photons. Those photons bounce and scatter for tens of thousands of years before escaping the surface and racing toward space. When one finally reaches Earth and lands on your skin, it has been traveling, transforming, surviving for longer than human civilization has existed. Every beam of sunlight is ancient light, finally arriving at its destination. Fact 43. Light can freeze time. When a camera shutter clicks, it captures photons mid-flight, turning moments into permanence. Every photograph you've ever taken is a small act of temporal defiance, a trap for light, a way of saying, this was real once. The image you hold isn't the thing itself, but the light it gave off in a fraction of a second. Every memory stored in pixels or film is just light rearranged to mimic emotion, a way of convincing the heart that what is gone still glows somewhere. Fact 44. Deep inside your eyes, light doesn't just travel, it transforms. When photons hit the photoreceptor cells in your retina, they trigger tiny chemical changes that send electrical signals to the brain. Those signals are decoded into shapes, edges, and finally, understanding. In that process, light becomes thought. What began as energy from the sun ends as memory, woven into who you are. You are, quite literally, made of light that learned to think. Fact 45. When lightning strikes sand, it can fuse the grains into delicate glass sculptures called fulgurites, frozen bolts of light turned solid. These twisting forms capture a single instant of impossible heat and energy, trapped forever in the shape of movement. They're reminders that light and electricity are kin to faces of the same force. What we see as illumination is often just slowed down electricity, tamed enough to be gentle. But in truth, every spark, every flash, is a moment when light remembers its power. Fact 46. Light doesn't simply travel in straight lines, it bends, it curves, it dances. Around massive objects like stars or galaxies, gravity warps the very fabric of space, bending light in a phenomenon called gravitational lensing. This cosmic mirage allows astronomers to see distant galaxies otherwise hidden behind others. In this way, gravity itself becomes an artist, distorting and magnifying light across billions of years. Somewhere out there, light from a galaxy that died long ago may still be looping around another, refusing to stop its endless journey. Fact 47. Our sun is just one of an estimated 400 billion stars in the Milky Way, each with its own light, its own age, its own story. And beyond our galaxy, there are billions more. The light from some of these galaxies has traveled for over 13 billion years, nearly the entire age of the universe. When we look at the night sky through a telescope, we are peering into deep time, a window not just into distance, but into the origins of everything. Every point of light is a reminder that we exist in a living archive of creation. Fact 48. Some animals see light we cannot. Bees perceive ultraviolet patterns on flowers, guiding them to nectar. Snakes sense infrared radiation from warm bodies in the dark. Mantis shrimp possess up to 16 types of photoreceptor cells, far beyond our 3, allowing them to see colors and polarizations that we can't even imagine. Our world, to them, is a painting we only partially glimpse. What we call reality is just our limited version of light's infinite possibilities. Fact 49. Shadows aren't the absence of light, but its consequence. When light meets an obstacle, it bends slightly around it, softening edges, creating gradients where brightness becomes silence. Shadows are where light pauses to rest. They give shape to illumination, defining what we see by what we can't. Every shadow you cast is proof that light has touched you, that you stood in its path, and for a moment altered the pattern of the world. Fact 50. The universe began in light 13.8 billion years ago, when the dense, hot beginning we call the Big Bang expanded and cooled. It released the first photons, a brilliant flash that filled all of space. Those same photons still exist today, stretched by time into faint microwaves known as the cosmic background radiation. If you tune an old television to static, a small part of that noise is the echo of the universe's first light. You're not just seeing interference, you're seeing creation's afterglow, still whispering through time. Fact 51. Light doesn't simply travel in straight lines. It bends, twists, and interacts with matter in ways that reveal the hidden structure of the universe. When sunlight passes through a prism, it separates into a rainbow of colors because each wavelength refracts or bends slightly differently. This simple phenomenon demonstrates that the visible spectrum is only a small portion of a vast electromagnetic world, where countless wavelengths are constantly interacting with everything around them. The colors we see across the sky in rainbows or reflecting off water are the result of delicate, invisible dances between photons and molecules, hinting at the complexity of a universe we can only partially perceive. Fact 52. A single photon of light, despite having no mass, carries momentum and energy, traveling billions of miles across the emptiness of space. It can pass through the vacuum of the universe without losing energy, only to be absorbed by a leaf on Earth or detected by our eyes in an instant. Photons can exert pressure, push tiny particles, and even influence matter at the quantum level. Each beam of light is a story of immense distances and incredible precision, revealing that light is both everywhere and nowhere, a paradoxical force that connects the smallest atoms to the grandest cosmic events. Fact 53. When light travels through different materials like water, glass, or even air of varying densities, it bends a process called refraction. This bending causes everyday phenomena, like a straw appearing broken in a glass of water, or the sparkle of a diamond catching the sun. Refraction not only reveals the properties of materials, but has also been the foundation for lenses, microscopes, and telescopes, allowing humans to explore worlds both microscopic and cosmic. Even the way oceans and the atmosphere scatter sunlight to create colors at sunrise and sunset is an example of light's subtle, pervasive influence on the visual world around us. Fact 54. Light exists as both a particle and a wave, a duality that has puzzled scientists for centuries. Sometimes it behaves as discrete packets of energy called photons, while at other times it spreads like ripples across a pond. This dual nature allows light to produce interference patterns, diffract around obstacles, and even tunnel through seemingly impenetrable barriers. It is responsible for technologies from fiber optic communications to lasers in medical devices, illustrating that what we see is only a tiny fraction of light's full potential, and that the universe often behaves in ways that defy simple human intuition. Fact 50. The colors we perceive are just a narrow band within the electromagnetic spectrum, with vast realms of light lying beyond human vision. Infrared light warms our planet and fuels plant growth, while ultraviolet light energizes chemical reactions and allows the production of vitamin D in our skin. Beyond these lie X-rays, gamma rays, and radio waves, each carrying information about distant stars, cosmic phenomena, or the very structure of matter. This hidden universe of light interacts constantly with the world around us, shaping life, technology, and the physical universe in ways most of us never directly perceive. Fact 56. Light can interfere with itself, creating mesmerizing patterns when waves overlap. Constructive interference amplifies brightness, while destructive interference cancels it out, producing ripples of shadow and color. These patterns are visible in the iridescence of soap bubbles, the shimmer on butterfly wings, and the delicate rainbows of an oil slick. Such phenomena reveal that light is not a simple, uniform force, but a layered, dynamic presence that can combine, cancel, and transform, offering clues to the subtle rules governing the microscopic and cosmic worlds alike. Fact 50. Even in the vast emptiness of space, light travels relentlessly, sometimes for billions of years, carrying messages from stars long extinguished. Each photon arriving from distant galaxies is a fossilized record of events that occurred long before Earth even formed. By analyzing this light, astronomers reconstruct the life cycles of stars, the formation of galaxies, and the history of the universe itself. It is as if every beam of starlight is a time machine connecting the present moment on Earth to epochs of creation and destruction unimaginably distant in both time and space. Fact 50. Polarized light vibrates in a single direction rather than in all directions like ordinary light, revealing information about reflections, orientations, and material structures. Polarization is harnessed in sunglasses to reduce glare, in cameras to enhance image clarity, and in scientific instruments to study the atmospheres of distant planets. By understanding and manipulating polarized light, humans can see hidden layers of reality, uncovering details invisible to the naked eye and revealing a structured, directional complexity within every beam that traverses the world. Fact 59. Scientists can slow light dramatically in specially prepared materials, such as ultra-cold atomic gases, or even momentarily stop it altogether. This incredible feat allows photons to be trapped, stored, and manipulated, opening pathways for revolutionary advances in computing, communications, and quantum information. The fact that something as ethereal and rapid as light can be tamed illustrates the profound depth of human ingenuity, and hints at future technologies where the very speed of light is no longer a limitation, but a controllable resource. Fact 60. When light approaches a black hole, it reaches a point called the event horizon, beyond which escape is impossible. The immense gravity pulls everything inward, even photons that define the very concept of sight. Studying how light behaves near these cosmic behemoths provides insights into the nature of space-time, gravity, and information itself. Even when trapped and seemingly lost, light leaves subtle imprints, allowing scientists to understand the most extreme environments in the universe and offering glimpses into the fundamental laws that govern everything from atoms to galaxies. Fact 61. Light can be bent and warped by gravity itself, a phenomenon known as gravitational lensing. When a massive object, like a galaxy or black hole, lies between a distant light source and an observer, the gravity of that massive object bends the light, magnifying and distorting the image. This allows astronomers to see galaxies that would otherwise be hidden, offering a cosmic magnifying glass into the deep universe. Gravitational lensing not only provides breathtaking visuals, but also a powerful tool for mapping the invisible distribution of dark matter, revealing how unseen forces shape the cosmos. Fact 62. Bioluminescence is nature's own version of light, where organisms produce their own glow through chemical reactions. From the deep-sea creatures that illuminate the abyss to fireflies flickering in forests, bioluminescence serves purposes from communication and camouflage to hunting. This natural light is often subtle, mesmerizing, and completely independent of the sun, illustrating how life has evolved to harness photons in countless ingenious ways, turning light into both survival tool and artful display across ecosystems. Fact 63. Light is the ultimate messenger of energy. When photons strike an object, they can transfer energy that causes vibrations in molecules, triggering warmth, chemical reactions, or even electrical currents. Solar panels, photosynthesis in plants, and the very warmth that sustains life on Earth are all direct results of light's energy being absorbed and transformed. Each beam of sunlight that touches the Earth is both a messenger from the cosmos and a vital source of life, quietly performing countless functions across every ecosystem and technological innovation. Fact 64. The speed of light is the cosmic speed limit, defining how fast information can travel in the universe. At approximately 300,000 kilometers per second, light moves faster than anything else with mass, dictating the rhythm of time and causality itself. Yet even this incredible velocity has limits, meaning that every time we gaze at the stars, we are seeing ancient history light that left those distant suns millions or even billions of years ago, carrying a story across unfathomable distances, connecting us to moments long past. Fact 60. Light can be split and recombined using a technique called interferometry, allowing scientists to measure incredibly small distances and changes with astounding precision. This method has been used to detect gravitational waves, study the surfaces of distant stars, and even test fundamental laws of physics. By manipulating light in this way, we gain tools to explore realms far beyond our natural perception, turning photons into both instruments and explorers, revealing the hidden details of reality at every scale. Fact 66. Ultraviolet light, while invisible to human eyes, can have profound biological effects. It energizes chemical reactions that produce vitamin D, helps certain bacteria and fungi grow, and can even influence our circadian rhythms by signaling the brain about day and night cycles. Yet, it can also damage DNA and cause sunburn, illustrating light's dual nature as both a life-giving and potentially harmful force. The invisible spectrum constantly interacts with life in complex ways that we are only beginning to fully understand. Fact 67. Light can be captured and stored in tiny optical fibers, carrying information across continents at near-light speeds. This technology forms the backbone of the Internet, allowing instant communication, streaming, and data transfer across the globe. Each pulse of light traveling through a fiber represents not just data, but a connection between people, ideas, and cultures, making photons the silent workhorses of the modern digital age. Fact 68. Certain materials can manipulate light to create illusions, bending it around objects so they appear invisible, a principle behind cloaking technologies. These metamaterials can redirect photons in precise ways, demonstrating that light is not a passive force, but one that can be engineered, controlled, and transformed. Such experiments push the boundaries of physics and imagination, hinting at a future where light itself can be sculpted to reveal new realities previously thought impossible. Fact 69. The colors of the sky, from soft dawn to fiery sunset, are the result of light scattering in the atmosphere. Shorter wavelengths, like blue and violet, scatter more easily, painting the sky in its familiar hues, while longer wavelengths dominate at sunrise and sunset, producing reds and oranges. These phenomena remind us that light is never static. It interacts with air, water, dust, and molecules, transforming simple energy into breathtaking displays of color and beauty that mark the passage of time across our world. Fact 70. Light interacts with matter in ways that reveal hidden structures at the microscopic level. Techniques like fluorescence, X-ray imaging, and laser microscopy allow scientists to observe cells, proteins, and even atomic arrangements, all by understanding how light is absorbed, emitted, or scattered. Every photon used in these processes is a tiny probe illuminating the unseen and expanding our understanding of life, matter, and the intricate patterns that define existence itself. Fact 71. Light can travel through space without needing a medium, which is why sunlight reaches Earth across 150 million kilometers of empty void. Unlike sound, which requires air or water to move, light's ability to propagate through the vacuum of space allows energy and information to traverse the universe, connecting planets, stars, and galaxies in an intricate cosmic web. Each photon arriving at our eyes carries stories from distant worlds, ancient events, and the ongoing dance of matter and energy that has been unfolding since the beginning of time. Fact 72. Polarization is a property of light that describes the orientation of its waves. By filtering polarized light, we can reduce glare, improve visibility, and even analyze the structure of materials. This principle is used in sunglasses, cameras, and scientific instruments, revealing that light is more than just brightness. It carries hidden directions, patterns, and subtleties that can be harnessed to manipulate how we see and understand the world around us. Fact 73. Infrared light, invisible to the human eye, is constantly emitted by all warm objects. Night vision technology thermal cameras, and even weather satellites rely on this light to detect heat, monitor environments, and observe living creatures without disturbing them. Infrared light connects us to the unseen warmth of the world, allowing us to sense energy in ways that our eyes alone could never perceive, expanding our ability to explore both Earth and the cosmos. Fact 74. Light can be both a particle and a wave, a duality that challenges the very foundations of classical physics. Photons behave like discrete packets of energy when interacting with matter, but spread out like waves when traveling. This dual nature underlies phenomena like interference and quantum entanglement, revealing that light is a deeply mysterious force, one that teaches us about the limits of perception and the extraordinary complexity of the universe at both macroscopic and microscopic scales. Fact 7. The speed of light is so fundamental that it defines the very fabric of our measurements of space and time. Modern physics relies on this constant to determine distances, synchronize clocks, and explore relativity. When light bends near massive objects or shifts in frequency due to motion, it reminds us that every photon carries both information and insight into the workings of space-time itself, linking motion, gravity, and time in a cosmic tapestry that is constantly unfolding around us. Fact 76. Light plays a crucial role in life on Earth beyond mere illumination. Photosynthesis converts sunlight into chemical energy, powering ecosystems and sustaining the oxygen we breathe. The rhythm of light and darkness orchestrates circadian cycles, influencing sleep, hormone production, and behavior in countless species. From the tiniest bacteria to the largest trees, light is both a source of energy and a subtle messenger, guiding life's rhythms in ways we are only beginning to fully understand. Fact 7. Cherenkov radiation occurs when a particle moves faster than light does in a given medium, producing a ghostly blue glow in water or other transparent materials. This effect is used to detect high-energy particles in nuclear reactors and cosmic events, revealing processes invisible to the naked eye. Cherenkov light is a reminder that even the most fundamental limits of physics can be context-dependent, and that the universe contains phenomena that defy intuition while illuminating hidden realities. Fact 70. Lasers produce concentrated beams of light where photons move in perfect unison, creating precision, intensity, and coherence. These beams are used in medicine, technology, research, and communications, turning light into a tool for shaping matter, transmitting information, and exploring the microscopic and astronomical worlds alike. Lasers exemplify how understanding the behavior of photons allows humanity to manipulate the universe at both enormous and minute scales, harnessing light as both instrument and force. Fact 79. Scattering is the process by which light bounces off particles, changing direction and color in the process. The blue of the daytime sky, the red of sunset, and the soft glow of twilight are all products of scattering, influenced by air molecules, dust, and water droplets. This constant interaction between light and matter transforms raw energy into beauty, creating the daily visual poetry that frames our lives and reminding us that even invisible forces can shape the world in visible and profound ways. Fact 80. Light's journey can reveal history, whether in starlight that traveled millions of years before reaching Earth, or in fossils that fluoresce under ultraviolet lamps. By analyzing how light interacts with matter over time, scientists uncover cosmic events, geological shifts, and biological structures invisible to the naked eye. Each photon that reaches us carries both energy and information, connecting the present to the deep past, illuminating secrets that would otherwise remain forever hidden, and offering an unbroken chain of discovery stretching across space and time. Fact 80. Bioluminescence is the ability of certain organisms to produce their own light, a phenomenon that lights up deep oceans, dense forests, and even some caves. Fireflies, glowing fungi, and deep-sea creatures use chemical reactions to generate light, often for communication, hunting, or camouflage. This natural illumination shows that light is not just something the sun provides, can be a living, breathing tool for survival. A whisper from evolution that illuminates the darkness in ways both practical and breathtakingly beautiful. Fact 80. Ultraviolet light exists just beyond the visible spectrum. And although we cannot see it directly, it influences life in subtle ways. UV light triggers vitamin D production in our skin, helps flowers guide pollinators, and is used in sterilization, disinfection, and forensic analysis. It reminds us that light is more than what meets the eye. It is a force that interacts with biological systems, technology, and the environment, often invisibly shaping the world in quiet but profound ways. Fact 80. Light can be bent, slowed, or even stopped under specific conditions using materials called Scientists have created slow light experiments where photons travel far slower than the universal speed limit, opening doors to advanced computing, precise measurements, and quantum technologies. These experiments show that light, seemingly constant and untouchable, can be manipulated in ways that push the boundaries of our understanding, revealing the extraordinary control humanity can achieve over one of nature's most fundamental forces. Fact 8. Refraction occurs when light passes from one medium to another, changing speed and direction, creating rainbows, lenses, and mirages. This bending of light allows telescopes to bring distant stars into view, glasses to correct vision, and cameras to capture the world accurately. Refraction is a reminder that light is not just a straight path, it can curve, stretch, and twist, revealing hidden dimensions of the world around us and allowing us to manipulate it to see things that would otherwise remain invisible. Fact 80. Fluorescence is the emission of light by a substance that has absorbed energy, often ultraviolet or visible light. Minerals, biological tissues, and synthetic materials glow under specific wavelengths, revealing structures, patterns, and hidden features. Fluorescent light allows scientists to explore microscopic worlds, artists to create dazzling visuals, and educators to demonstrate principles of energy and matter, showing that light is both a practical tool and a source of wonder that transforms the way we see reality. Fact 8. The Doppler effect applies to light as well as sound, causing shifts in the wavelength of light emitted by moving objects. Astronomers use redshift and blueshift to determine whether stars and galaxies are moving away or toward us, mapping the expansion of the universe and the motion of cosmic bodies. Light's subtle shifts carry secrets about motion, distance, and the evolution of the cosmos, proving that every ray reaching Earth is a messenger of movement, history, and change. Fact 18. Light waves carry information that can be encoded for communication, from fiber optics to laser transmissions. This allows instantaneous data transfer across continents, under oceans, and even to space probes millions of kilometers away. By converting photons into signals, humanity has turned light into a vessel of knowledge, enabling global connectivity, exploration, and the sharing of ideas at the speed of the universe itself, showing the remarkable versatility of this fundamental force. Fact 80. The visible spectrum is just a tiny fraction of all light, a narrow window that our eyes are equipped to see. Beyond it lies ultraviolet, infrared, X-rays, gamma rays, and radio waves, each with unique properties and uses. Exploring this vast spectrum expands our perception, from observing distant galaxies to detecting invisible biological processes, reminding us that what we see is only a sliver of reality, and that light exists in forms we are only beginning to fully understand. Fact 8. Light interacts with matter in complex ways, giving rise to phenomena like diffraction, interference, and scattering. These interactions create the intricate patterns of color and shadow in nature, from the iridescence of a soap bubble to the shimmer of a peacock feather. Each photon contributes to this interplay, producing beauty, information, and energy transfer simultaneously, demonstrating that light is both a creator of art and a messenger of physical truths, intimately connected to the structure of the universe. Fact 90. Cosmic light carries the history of the universe, from the faint glow of the cosmic microwave background to the brilliant bursts of supernova billions of light years away. Observing this light allows scientists to reconstruct the timeline of the cosmos, understand the birth and death of stars, and witness the expansion of space itself. Every photon that reaches our telescopes is a time capsule, connecting us to the distant past and showing that light is a bridge across space and time, illuminating the deepest mysteries of existence. Fact 91. Polarization occurs when light waves align in a particular direction, revealing hidden patterns and reducing glare. Polarized lenses improve vision in bright conditions. Scientists study stress patterns in materials using polarized light, and astronomers detect the orientation of cosmic dust clouds. This phenomenon shows that light is not just a passive illuminator, but carries information about its interactions with the world, allowing us to uncover structures and truths that remain invisible to the naked eye. Fact 92. Cherenkov radiation is a ghostly blue glow emitted when a particle moves faster than light does in a specific medium, like water. Seen in nuclear reactors and particle experiments, it provides a visible signature of some of the fastest processes in the universe. This eerie luminescence reminds us that light is a measure, a messenger, and sometimes a signal of extremes, revealing phenomena that challenge our everyday understanding of physics and the boundaries of reality. Fact 90. Light can be trapped and stored in devices called optical cavities, creating resonant fields that allow photons to bounce endlessly. These fields are central to lasers, quantum computing, and ultra-sensitive measurements of time and gravity. Trapped light becomes more than illumination, is a tool for exploration and manipulation at the smallest scales, highlighting the ways humans have learned to harness a force that once seemed untouchable. turning it into a precise instrument of science. Fact 9. Rainbows are the result of sunlight being refracted, reflected, and dispersed by water droplets, producing a spectrum of colors in the sky. They demonstrate that light is both a physical and an aesthetic phenomenon, capable of creating beauty while obeying strict rules of optics. The dance of photons in a raindrop reminds us that natural light is full of hidden complexity, and that phenomena we often take for granted are the result of intricate physical interactions that bridge science and art. Fact 94. Biophotons are ultra-weak light emissions produced by living organisms during metabolic processes. While invisible to the naked eye, they may carry information about cell communication and health. This subtle luminescence suggests that life itself uses light in ways we are only beginning to understand, blending biology with physics and hinting at the deep connections between energy, matter, and consciousness that light can illuminate, even within the tiniest cells of our bodies. Fact 90. Holography relies on the interference patterns of light to create three-dimensional images that can be seen from multiple angles. This technology is used in art, data storage, security, and scientific visualization, showing that light is not merely a tool for vision, but a medium capable of encoding complex information. Through holography, photons carry spatial structure, memory, and depth, demonstrating that the very fabric of light can be shaped into a tangible representation of reality. Fact 97. The speed of light, approximately 299,792 kilometers per second in a vacuum, is the universal speed limit, a fundamental constant that governs causality, relativity, and the structure of space-time. This unyielding velocity links everything from the tiniest particle to the largest galaxy, shaping our understanding of the universe. Light's speed is not just a measure, it is the framework upon which reality itself is constructed, reminding us of the profound order embedded in the cosmos. Fact 90. Diffraction occurs when light waves bend around obstacles or pass through narrow openings, creating interference patterns. This subtle behavior allows scientists to study atomic structures, engineers to design intricate optical devices, and artists to create iridescent visual effects. Diffraction demonstrates that light is wave-like, dynamic, and responsive to its environment, capable of revealing structures too small to see and producing patterns that are both scientifically informative and aesthetically mesmerizing. Fact 9. Laser light is highly coherent, meaning its waves are in perfect phase with each other. This coherence allows lasers to cut through metal, read data from disks, guide surgical procedures, and transmit information across vast distances with extraordinary precision. By controlling light in this way, humans have transformed a natural phenomenon into an exacting tool, proving that light is not just something we observe, but something we can engineer, focus, and harness with remarkable accuracy. Fact 100. The universe is filled with light that has traveled billions of years to reach us, from the earliest stars to the faint glow of the cosmic microwave background. Every photon is a time capsule, carrying information about the past, the composition of distant galaxies, and the evolution of cosmic structures. Observing this light allows us to reconstruct the history of everything, from the birth of stars to the expansion of space itself, reminding us that light is not only illumination, but a bridge across time and space, connecting us to the origins of the cosmos and the profound beauty of existence. Thank you for joining me on this journey through light, sleepy friends. I hope these 100 facts have allowed you to see the world and the universe through a softer, more luminous lens. As you drift from this video, let yourself linger on the gentle glow of understanding, the quiet marvel of photons traveling across space and time, and the subtle beauty of light in all its forms. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Where are you listening from tonight? What fact shone brightest for you, and how do you see light differently now? Sharing your thoughts helps us feel connected, even across the vast distances of the earth, and it reminds us that curiosity and wonder are universal. If this video brought you a moment of calm, reflection, or awe, consider subscribing to the channel for more soothing explorations of science, space, and the hidden rhythms of the universe. Let your mind rest, let your thoughts float like photons on the breeze, and carry this gentle illumination into the rest of your evening. Sleep well, dream softly, and may your nights be filled with light. Good night, and see you soon.